What is happening, adventurers? My name is GM Dave, and I'm your host and DM for tonight's episode of Roleplay Games presents the Burnished Band. And I want to say thank you very much for coming today. I really do appreciate you. We are playing a Dungeons and Dragons 5e adventure that is brought to you by Paradigm Concepts in the world of Arcanis, the Shattered Empires. And before we begin our game tonight, I always love to take a moment and introduce our lovely cast of characters here. First things first, we're going to go from top left, right, down, then left again, with Adita Valdelinov, played by Heidi.
Hey folks, I'm Heidi Hogarten, your spook at large. I play Adita.
All right, and next to Adita, our very holy man, a champion of something. We haven't figured it out yet, but let me introduce to you Nico Valborda. Okay.
The good book is fuzzy on the subject of kneecaps.
Okay, Starglass, who you granted that inspiration for? Okay, that was kind of awesome. All right. Next, our Master of the Mind, who has the blood of the god of magic flowing through her veins, Fortuna Valmehan, played by our very own Kez.
Ooh.
All right. You may not see him, but he's in fact there. He is the lover of lamb. Oh, wait, he's there now. Damn it.
Yep.
All right. So he is there, and you can see his very manly chest and his manly food that he is about to consume for all to see. You know him. You love him. He actually really does love to eat. Ceres, played by Slavinus.
I'm having lamb marsala.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, that does look really good.
God, I want that.
It's all
Come
from
here.
Frozen. It's very good.
Oh my God. I mean, details later. Ceres.
Yes, 100%.
Seriously.
Crap,
Oh,
now we all want lamb.
definitely beats the pizza we had earlier.
Dinner and I'm hungry again.
And fellow streamer and VTuber, if you know you're looking at the screen and you can realize it, she is playing Theodora Valshim, cleric to the goddess of, let's face it, the goddess of fate and hedonism, Theodora, played by our very own Shadow Shura.
Oh, happy to be here.
All right.
Ooh,
Let's
Steppy
see.
Snake has arts.
Ooh.
Yes.
I
Oh,
love
great.
me. I love my homeboy Seppi Snakes. They do some really cool art. So does Kez. And if you take a look, you notice that we have updated a bunch of stuff on our screens. All the little character names, little plates has the characters the PCs are playing, and they were all designed by our very own Kez, especially the center plate, which is nothing but Kez's artwork. Kez, I really super appreciate all the work. It all looks fantastic. Oh, absolutely. And of course, the most important thing of the evening, everybody, PG-13 stream, we're always allowed one F-bomb, and my players get to roll for that F-bomb, so please do so.
Hey.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm just checking to see if it was a D20 roll.
I mean, it's happened more than once.
No, it hasn't. Never
F-bomb.
happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
So according to the chat, that also means that Ceres gets inspiration.
Yay! And Seppi has a picture for me? I wonder what kind of picture.
I know.
Ooh.
And don't worry, Starglass. If we use the inspiration, I will then mark it off. And if not, you'll get your points back. So,
Oopsies.
Our cast of characters are here. Let us get into tonight's adventure of the Burnished Band.
The rise and fall of empires drives Arcanis. Their petty dramas played out against the backdrop of civilizations. Peaceable halflings, Insectoid Isori and Ilhuan, they were all of them wiped out by the unstoppable force of reptilian Sethragor, whose magic twisted the elemental lords to forge the Ilori. Elf-like children of nature, enslaved by Sethragoran might. Abused by their cruel creators, the Ilori revolted. They carved out a time of peace and order on Onara, a time when gods walked the earth. But peace is not the story of Arcanis. Ancient ships brought the humans to Onara. They slew the Ilori gods, all but one. The human kingdoms rose and fell, and a dark human power grew in a mandragore. The sorcerer king who drew magic and power to him with unnatural might. In his arrogance, a curse was laid. The infernal hordes spewed forth across the world, crushing human, dwarf, and Ilori in their wake. Rising to meet them, a last alliance of humanity, the Koryani Empire, forged in a time of legend. But the age of legends is long past, and the Koryani Empire is fading. The Ilori of the Vast would return. The Sorcerer King, Lady Mandragore, sends black ships to capture all with arcane potential. Sethragor gathers power in dark machinations, and the human nations point swords at one another. Now, the mortal future is at stake. Heroes must choose the greatest good as often as the lesser of two evils. Arcanis, the world of shattered empires.
Where we last left our heroes, the festival of Saturnalia has drawn to a close. Several of our heroes participated, many beads were acquired, many kisses were placed upon them, and many beads were thrown at other unsuspecting folks, especially courtesy of our little friend Adita.
Praise be unto Saint Berylio, drop a bean in his honor.
It was a very close competition between a local, Fortuna, and Nico. But in the end of the day, the competition went to the one with the greater endurance, who was whisked away to the Temple of Larissa, where he will enjoy a week of fun, excitement, and have every single one of his heart's desires fulfilled. And Seppi wants pizza. Anyhow.
I'm over Seppi. I have pizza. Okay, but
Anyhow.
Wait, never mind. Seppi and I like the same pizza, so it's all good.
Seppi and I have the same taste in some other things too, apparently.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So-
pizza, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's a curry. It's a goat curry.
Yeah.
So, our heroes have gathered.
I always love
at
Dave
the
trying
end.
to start the game.
Yes, he
Sorry.
tries to start the
Sorry.
game.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, GM. I'll have my coffee. You go ahead and do the intro. You're doing so well, sweetie. Don't let me bother you. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're doing good.
Pretend I'm not here. Just
I'm
pretend.
not even
Go ahead.
here.
Drink your
even
coffee.
I'm
here.
just gone. I'm
I have a
It's
line.
fine. I'm not even.
It's fine.
It's okay. Oh, honey,
I'll
have
be
your
dead
coffee.
for you.
I'll
all right,
keep
just
an eye
for
on
you, I'll be
This
dead.
is what I have to
I'm
deal
not-
with. Screw you, Sylvanus. But I love you anyways.
No
So,
comment.
our heroes.
Hey, we're still level 4, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God, I hope so because I don't have the brain power to level up.
That's
Damn.
fair.
I want to get some of that hot coffee to come out of Sylvanus' nose.
On stream, live, hot coffee out the nose. I
It'll
don't
happen
think
one
Be a
day.
thing of
anything
beauty.
that I would do to make that happen is allowed on this stream.
So, at the end, as our heroes are gathered together with Oriana, A man who seems to be of the merchant class walks up to them and introduces himself as Kelvuso. He actually sent them a letter of introduction not too long ago, requesting, well, offering an opportunity to maybe get out of Savona for a while on a job. So that's where we kind of left. Calvuso is almost a kind of a Savonan individual. He's about medium height. He has some curly black hair, olive skin tone. He has a couple necklaces and rings about him. He says, "Hello, it is very much a pleasure to meet you. Especially the champion of the Savonian pits." And he indicates to Nico. "I was actually there and I watched each of you fought. It was glorious, I must say. And I wanted to also know if by any chance you gave some consideration about the potential of a job offer."
Well, considering we were a little busy today, and the note you sent said to meet you after all this, yeah, we've been a little busy. It's been a long day.
"I noticed, my friend, judging by the amount of beads that you had upon you, but the kisses that are still on you, as well as you and even your Saresan friend."
I do literally anything as long as it means we can leave.
Well,
So the
What's
main
the
question.
job?
Well, what she said.
well, it may take about a week to get to our destination and maybe a little bit more time before I'm done and then come back. The job that I wish to offer you is a simple guard duty. Hopefully, nothing horrible happens along the way, but it always does pay to get the best of the best to help you out. And I have noticed some of you by a tattoo here or there. Were some of you part of the Legion?
Oh yeah, that's pretty much everyone in this group.
Why, excellent. Then will be in the utmost care should you accept my offer.
So Rest takes his dog tag out of Nico's bag.
What's it
Legion.
pay?
Well, hopefully it's a simple trip, and I'm willing to pay about 100 gold pieces each.
Total or per day?
100 each
Per day.
for the
I have a heart
entire
attack.
trip.
Is there a lamb per diem? You've heard about our Saresan. I think we need to make sure that you're properly prepared for the kind of work that we bring to the table.
Well, I will offer food along the trip. We will have a cook that is with us. I am going to sell some wares, some fabrics, and some spices to the great dwarven city of Solanus Moor.
Is that where we're going?
Yes. Well, more like the Solanus Moor marketplace. We would not be allowed into Solanus Moor proper.
I
Because,
wouldn't think so.
yes.
We're kind of the wrong folks to be walking through Solanus Moor unchallenged.
Oh, don't get me wrong. The dwarves themselves, they are a very pious folk. As long as you show the proper respect and reverence, if you were to enter Solanus Moor, everything should be fine.
Allow me to introduce my Saresan friend.
I shit on someone's god. It was fun. They got upset. But we had already killed them, so it was fine.
Yeah,
So
he
that's
did.
About killing until they pay us.
Ah! Nah! I don't do that until you pay us.
That's right.
I'm gonna cover Stress's ears for a second. Hey, you're not a cobbler, are you? Because this guy's been a little angry towards shoemakers for some reason.
Oh, no, I am not a cobbler at all.
What is Nico saying?
Okay, I'll take my hands off Stress's ears now.
You mean
Nico
his,
was
like,
just checking to
hole-
make sure
ear
that
holes?
you were old enough for this conversation.
Theodora just offers Sares some jerky.
Ah.
So, my definitely silks and fabrics merchant friend who has nothing to do with footwear. So you know what you're hiring, or are you just looking to hire Legion?
Well, I wanted to hire those who showed such excellent prowess in the fighting bits. The fact that you carry on your body the Legion mark of the Legion just makes me feel even more comfortable speaking to you. You seem like a group of folks that, despite appearances on the outside, seem very capable.
Did he just insult me, Theodora?
No.
Okay. I had to check.
No.
We're fine.
If I am hiring you, there is going to be no insults. I am offering you 100 gold pieces, which is probably more than most people would pay for guard duty. But I'm paying for your skill.
Since I'm still not sure how the whole mind stuff with Fortuna works, I'm just gonna kind of like look at her and kind of think at her for a second.
Fortuna, you know what? Do me a favor and just give me not a perception, give me a insight check to see if we can pick up on what.
Just like picks it
Okay.
up halfway. Just like picks it up halfway.
Don't I actually have a background trait or something that makes me a well-known bodyguard?
I mean, you're the
Uh.
purple Ceresin.
But for the time being, while you're looking that up, Fortuna, you get the hint that it looks like Nico is trying to send you a message, but he doesn't understand how it works yet.
So she just kind of looks at this, dials in missive. Just. I'm sure I'm getting halfway whatever he's thinking, but I mean, this could also be constipation. She's not sure.
I
That was
do.
almost gin out my nose, thanks.
I got a thing, Dave. It's called
Oh, please
reputation
don't-
for tenacity.
Please tell me,
Ooh.
what does that do?
Your reputation as a dogged guardian precedes you. As a dogged? Dodged?
Dog.
How? Dogged?
It would
Okay, I
have
was
been
wondering.
dogged.
Dogged? Okay,
Yeah,
dogged.
a dogged guardian.
Your
Words.
reputation as a
I say
dogged
them.
guardian precedes you. When speaking with potential patrons who may be likely to be aware of your past employment, they are more likely to accept your services and favorably so. Likewise, less stout-hearted assailants aware of your reputation may be less likely to press their luck against you.
Okay. And as he's having this conversation, he's like, I can offer this. You said something that your Ceresin friend here is a fan of a type of food?
Lamb and
Lamb.
meat. Just lamb and meat.
Listen, as long as you call it lamb, it's fine.
If it was living at one point and then got killed for his consumption, you're good.
You know what? I am not going to ask the question I thought of. Instead, I will add a couple of extra gold pieces for our friend here to make sure he is adequately fed. How about an extra 10 gold pieces?
Nico, take it. Take it right now, Nico. Nico, take 2. Do it, Nico. As a man who I know very well, Gnarl once said, take it easily, but do take it.
So before Ceres asked that, was able to kind of think something at Fortuna?
You thought something at her.
Okay.
Now roll a perception to see if you decide that she does like a twitch or a nod. That means yes. All right. It's amazing.
But
I like
do
how
you-
Jez got exactly what I was saying.
But what about you, Fortuna? Do you try to open up your mind to Nico, or...
Yes, I would have cast missive just to see. Okay.
Oh,
All
shit.
right.
Okay, you can hear me now. Cool. Is this guy full of shit?
Can I insight him just to double check?
Please, by all means. All right.
Oh,
with-
wow.
Hey!
Hey, Starglass!
About time for some push-ups, Starglass.
Yeah, Starglass, get them push-ups on, baby. Fortuna. You know, you're not gonna invade his mind. You're actually really good at reading people, and from what you can tell, it's very rare. But you are actually talking to a pretty honest merchant here. He has been pretty much upfront with everything he's been saying. He just wants to sell some lovely fabrics, some spices, bring him to the great city of Solanas Moor, spend a few days there, and come back.
Okay. She's gonna nod to Nico, like one of those "it's all good" kind of things.
All right. And I'll just kind of put my hand on Ceresa's shoulder. Yeah, an extra 10 gold to keep this guy fed will be fine.
Wonderful. Now, when would you like would you be ready by tomorrow by any chance?
Morning or afternoon?
Morning.
For an extra 10 gold, I'm ready to go right now.
Morning will work.
Yeah, just got a couple things to wrap up here.
Yeah,
Are you sure
people
you
we
don't need to
see.
leave immediately? We could
Immediately.
leave right now.
I see Fortuna just looking around at everybody. I think we're good to go, and she's just covered in like the kisses and the sexy like outfit and like the overextension of makeup.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we would be better to leave tomorrow morning where everyone is also knows we are leaving tomorrow morning as well.
Oh, okay.
Maybe someone should scout ahead to make sure that the route is safe.
And Fortuna puts an arm around Adita, and maybe somebody should tell a certain lovely priestess goodbye before we head out and, vanish into thin air.
Anita is gonna like peel Fortuna's arm off of her, like it's quite possibly slimy and poisonous, all at once, and then look at Theodora. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Theodora's gonna hip bump Adita.
No!
Yep. And?
What's that for?
Rihanna will
Oh,
Yes.
crap.
I'm right behind you.
Oriana, apparently I'm leaving tomorrow. It's a work thing. I'll bring you back something nice from Solanas Moor if you want.
I think I would actually really like that.
Woo! That would be kind of cool.
It's just, I love that the hip bump has just been our notion of, hey, pay attention.
Fortuna is holding in a laugh right now, like her cheeks are puffing. She's turning slightly red because she's trying not to laugh, but this is hysterical.
Nico's covering his mouth with his hand, just coughing into his beard, just...
You know what? Wait, let me do one thing really
Shut
quick.
up, Mika.
Oh, by the way, we probably should touch base with him.
At least before we go.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh.
No, nothing.
Not
It's
when
okay.
the GM rolls things that we can see, because then it makes me wonder if the GM's rolling things that we
I mean,
don't
it's a
see.
10. It's midway. It's about average.
So
Doesn't
let
make
us
me feel better.
let us all meet by the main gate tomorrow morning at second bell.
Alrighty.
All right.
Oh yeah, at the 2 bell. I got you.
Those are numbers you can count to, Ceres.
Yes, they are. I can count all to 6 on all 6 of my fingers.
Right? And remember what we told you if you take off your Caliga?
Yes, then I can count to 8.
That's right. Good job, Ceres.
Wait. 10.
There you
Wait,
go.
no, wait, one count for each foot.
Ah,
Because if you
Yes,
spend
8.
too long looking at your feet, then you're going to trip and fall again.
this
And remember
is
the
true.
last time that happened and the guy got the sword in his eye?
I do.
Yep.
I do. That was very much an accident.
Yeah.
I shall
it
take
was-
my leave of all of you now, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
He doesn't
And
want
the
to see our
mer-
Abbott and Costello bit.
Why are we jeopardizing his confidence?
No, no, he's just like, I have other things to do, and he wanders off.
Yep.
He heads out.
By the way, GM,
Yes.
was the lovely elf lady I was sharing a room with the first 2 nights of this whole festival ordeal, would she be part of the band? Okay, good, okay. I remember she was a merchant. I know she was traveling. I don't remember when she was leaving. That's just something to touch base with later. I got it.
No problem. All right. Oriano is with all of you. What would you all like to do now?
Food, probably.
Yeah, some food sounds good. How about
I
we head
stole
back
this
to?
plate from someone. I don't know who it was, but he was passing by.
Well, those were called past hors d'oeuvres, Ceres.
Ah,
I know about those. That's
Very
when you
good.
punch a guy in the gut and take his plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how about we hit up that little hole in the wall place we were at the other night? Because that was really good.
They're only open at night, remember?
Exactly.
Like middle of the night. It's the midnight
Oh
diner.
man. Yeah, that midnight diner place. That was pretty good. Can we go for breakfast?
We could go back there, yes, 100%. But they're not open
Oh,
right
you found that place, says Oriana.
now. Mm-hmm.
You know it? And you didn't tell us?
Well, it's one of those things that's kind of it's off the beaten path. It's not really meant for visitors into the city or tourists. It's really for locals. Hey!
So, what other local secrets are you keeping?
Well, when you come back, maybe we can explore more of them.
I think I would like to know more about your secrets. Yes, I'd be willing to come back, but only for a day.
We're going exploring? I love
Dude.
exploring.
Theodora would lean over to Adita and be like, well, it won't be during a festival, so it won't be nearly as crowded.
Don't lie to me, woman.
I'm not.
I'm holding you to this.
Okay.
It's if I come back here and I have to kiss somebody, and she waves her Pugio at Theodora. If I have to kiss somebody, it's your fault.
No, trust me. It'll be fine with me. I've been responsible for many kisses. You know this.
I'm pretty sure we do them very differently.
Sometimes.
Wait, what?
Oh, do tell.
Oh, Ariana, you know how I work with kisses.
Theodora's
Yes.
talking about that evil cult that we had to her god. That
No,
would
that's
murder
not the
people
one I'm
and
talking
sacrifice
about.
I'm gonna start corralling us back towards like the hotel or where we're staying.
I need to-
Responsible one.
Oriana says, I need to go to the temple. If I have time, I will definitely meet you back at the hotel, and then we can go to the diner.
Have good sacrifices.
And I have
Sure.
We don't do that.
Oriana. You should give me a good luck kiss in case you don't get back in time.
Oh, you're so tough and so sensitive. I love it. And she gives you a nice kiss on the cheek.
And when Adita's done blushing, she immediately turns to her companions and points the dagger at them. Anybody have any smart remarks?
Fortuna just forms a little lipstick out of one of her tubes and just right on the dagger.
Theodora just gives Adita a knowing smile.
Nico will take the dagger and be like, I'll clean that off for you, don't worry.
Get another dagger out just in case
All right.
anybody needs kissing.
Oriana will take her leave. Will anyone else like to do anything?
Before or after dinner? We go to we're going to the hotel room now, right?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
So you make your way back to the Stiletto de Rosa. You wandered into the front door. If I remember correctly, you guys already paid at the beginning of the adventure when you got in here. And you just make your way through the courtyard, up the stairs, into your luxurious hotel room. Because this is not really an inn. This is a hotel.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And they have a nice meal. So,
We've got a suite.
yeah, we do have a suite. And I'm guessing everyone's getting ready for whatever shenanigery is going to happen the next day.
I assume so.
If you mean is Adita doing very lethal yoga, then yes.
Lethal yoga! I love it.
Ceres has passed out.
I love it.
So
Theodore's
Ceres is
gonna...
also getting ready.
Yeah.
Wham.
After freshening up a bit, Theodore is going to be like, well, I think I'm going to go out to the temple and get a few things, like party, festival-related things done before heading out. I haven't been here in a while.
Hey,
Hmm.
don't die while you're out there.
Oh, don't worry. I should be fine.
Why did that sound more ominous?
It's a festival of 1,000 kisses. I think I'll be fine.
I said it. You know I meant it.
Hmm.
Don't
Go ahead.
die. Here, in case you need to kiss somebody. And she gives Theodora a Pugio.
Okay. She happily accepts the Pugio and puts it on her belt.
Kiss him right.
Always.
All
She's
right.
gonna ruffle Adita's ponytail.
Ah, you always do that. Ah.
Would you rather I pull it?
We've talked about that.
We have.
No, I'd rather Oriana did that. Thank you. You can't pull my ponytail anymore. It's weird.
Okay, that's fine. I respect that. This is why I ruffle it instead.
And Adita like scrapes her top knot back into the right position. So I guess Mika, should we check on your brother before we go, or?
I have a feeling he might be at the diner tonight. Seems like a good spot for him. And and from what Fortuna's little demon cat told us, I think he might be in for a little victory dinner.
Yes, I am so glad you remembered that I contribute as well.
Of course
By the
you
way,
do. Those are really good scorpions you brought.
by the
Shakes
way,
back.
was the festival fun? Did you have a good time? I am enjoying this concoction. I don't know how it's by what magic it is. Somehow they take sugar and turn it into a cotton confection.
I'm so glad you're getting into the spirit of things, Harley. We had a great time. And she's again just still covered in kisses.
Well, the one thing I do appreciate about this place more than anything else is the fun food that they have available. It is definitely what's better than what was served at the circus. That, as they say, slop.
I mean, it was always nice when we got into town. We were spies, not necessarily chefs. But it is
Yes,
appreciated.
You would think there was one person who would say, I will be an expert poisoner. Oh, let me learn how to cook. That way they will never discover what nefarious things. No, 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 no. Your legion ensured that no one knew how to put a wonderful dish together. I suffer.
I
It
mean,
was Legion, man. Like, not a conclave of chefs. What do you think they teach us?
to be fair, we weren't exactly the most traditional legion to begin with. We were much smaller There was only about 30 or so of us in our group.
I tried to explain to her that is not a legion, that is at most a cohort. But no, we're a legion. We have the insignia.
We did.
Odd, maybe.
We're very small. It was easier to transfer ourselves around as a group of spies and pass as a circus when there was only 30 of us rather than the typical, 500 or so.
6,000. It's okay. You're a witch. You don't know how to count.
But please, does anyone here amongst this group actually know how to put some delightful delicacies together that could satiate my refined palate? Oh, dear gods.
She's gonna look right at Fortuna, and just, like, her whole face just says, "Did he make words in Koreani?"
He's asking if any of us can cook, which he already knows. At least the answer for me is no. I cook about as well as I run.
Oh, you want Nico. He usually feeds us. And we haven't died yet.
How... Oh, I can't even come up with a word to my horror or chagrin at the notion of what we will be dining on for the next couple of days.
And Fortuna leans over towards Adita and says, "My previous boss was a Valborda, and he cooked 3 days out of the week."
Well, I guess consistency's everything.
All right.
So anyway, Nico's going to be cooking 3 days a week.
This won't
So,
end terribly at all.
Have fun, Harley. Suck it up or starve.
Theodore kind of knows how to cook. Kind of.
Now, Theodore, you said you were
Working
going
for
to the
2
temple,
gallons.
or are you with them?
I'm going to the temple
All right.
before they go to the diner, because I'm guessing there's time between now
Yes.
and the diner. Yeah.
There's a couple of hours, so okay.
Yeah.
You make your way to the temple. You see that the temple is in full swing. There's parties going on. There's people who are having fun at all corners and ends. Everyone is drinking from the fountain where wine is flowing from it.
Yes.
You actually do run into Oriana, and she's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
you're here. I was gonna make my way in a few hours to the Stelero de Rosa, but can I talk to you for a few moments before you do anything else?"
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I always have time for my favorite cousin.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So Adita, she understands what we do, right?
I'm pretty sure she does.
Because I like her. She's got this like strong feistiness about her, but a very sensual or a very gentle, sweet side. And I want to get to know her more, but I know she doesn't like the city here. So, but also because of our line of work, sometimes relationships is a lot harder for us.
Right.
Does she know what we do? And we're just not priestesses, but we use our bodies to help and, do things for the temple. Does she understand that? Or am I going to have that talk with her?
Can I, insight into what Adita, what does Theodore know that Adita... Can I insight what I know about Adita?
Well, it's... You know what? Yes? Let's see how well you roll.
Yeah.
I mean, GM Dave, do you want to do a flashback?
Give me a moment. Let me check on Theodore's
Word.
roll first. You're not entirely sure.
Right. Well, okay, so Theodore's gonna think, it was like, well, she knows what I do, and she knows how I am. And I think to some extent she might understand, given the nature of the temple we work at and how I work, there is a through line there. However, there may be some clarification needed. I can help with that if you need me to.
Well, I just kind what I just want to understand is, or I just needed the gauge to kind of have that talk with her to make her know that, I will probably, if we have a relationship, I need to be able to be open to men and women and people of influence and power, because that's kind of what we do. That's how we put our temple forward and how we get things done. I just want her to understand that, we can have a relationship, but, intimacy and fornication are two different things.
There is a difference there.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping she can understand that, and still, if we want to pursue something, if she would understand that. But I
He
guess
is
I'm
very
gonna.
awkward and gets flustered very easily, but is there something this is serious you need to talk about? I think she'll be understanding enough. I can't speak for her or assume what her answer will be, but I do think it's important to have this conversation before anything more develops.
You're right. Well, I'll let you go. I have some things I need to take care of. I'm sure you have your own things. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll see you later for dinner.
All right. You two part ways. Now, Theodora, what would you like to do?
I had to reread the new ability I got because I was like, what do I need? And I just need water. I just need cups of water, apparently.
Yep.
I thought I needed wine, and I was like, I need to buy wine. I realized, no, I just need water because then I turn it into wine.
Right.
So she's going to get a few cups of water. How many can I do? I'm rereading this thing. Equal to my blood rank, which is 4. So I can get 4 cups of water.
Okay.
And I am going to do this.
All right. Let's see.
I'm going to butcher that if I try and say it.
In vino veritas.
Yes.
In wine, there is truth.
Yes.
So, essentially, what this ability does, audience, is this allows our priestess here to, I believe, once per day, she can turn regular water into wine, and these cups of wine at I think you can only do 4.
Right, it's equal to my blood rank.
They act as potions of healing, but they only last a day. And for her, if she chooses, she can consume 1 cup herself and basically gain the ability to see into the future.
Yes.
For Larissa is not just the god of fun and wine, she is also the goddess of she's also the oracle of the gods. So
she's going to she's going to find one of the quiet prayer rooms, try not to have a flashback of the last time she was here, and in practice, being back in her home, coming back to her roots, and kind of having all this come back to it, she's going to practice something she has seen hundreds of thousands of times over to see if she has grown enough to do what she has seen her other sisters and cousins do before her.
you begin the ceremony. You take a pitcher of water. You chant a prayer. You walk around the glasses that have been placed before you. You reach in and you touch the water that is in the pitcher, and it slowly turns into what looks like fine Savonian wine.
Yes.
You then pour each of them, pour some of the contents into each glass. You stand in front of one glass. Slowly, you get on your knees, take the glass upon your two hands, bring it to your lips, and tilt back. You abide the contents and close your eyes.
I think I have to do a check.
Actually, I don't think you do.
Well,
It just
I need
happened.
I know it casts, but I need a check in order to decipher it, I think.
Well, let me see. Oh my god. It functions as a spell called Visions of the Oracle.
Right.
One moment, please. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Go do me a favor and give me an insight check.
Okay, not terrible, but I don't think I passed. No.
No problem.
I can
Here's
still
what
see
happens.
something, though.
You hear, while your eyes is closed, you hear the crash of the waves, the smell of the ocean in your nose. As you open your eyes, you see before you that you are standing upon a rock looking into the ocean. As you look up, you see the moon is full and bright. Then the wind picks up. As the wind picks up and you look up, you see floating down a feather that glows brightly with almost a divine light. And it lands right in front of you. And as it lands, you see what appears to be a drop of dark red liquid that spreads all through the feather until the shine is gone. And it almost looks like this feather is bleeding. But then, from the tip, it is engulfed in flame and the feather is consumed. And you wake up.
That's not ominous at all. The Adora's gonna have to try and figure out what the heck that means. I don't think I can roll the what's it called? An investigation.
Oh, that's for later.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Fun.
That's a GM discretion part.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. Okay. Well, I have to try and figure. I have to ponder that. Go to what everyone else is doing.
You do see that it has gotten late.
Mm-hmm.
And your friends are probably going to be making their way to said diner. Now, do you want to try to meet them at the hotel, or do you want to just meet them directly there?
Should probably meet them there.
Okay.
Better not to pass each other.
Fair enough. As for the rest of you, you can see that the moon is on, what moon that is available is on high. And it is almost time to go. There is a gentle rasp at the door. I assume somebody opens it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
open it.
Oriana stands before you. She's like, "Is it dinner time?"
Sora sits up. Yes, now.
Yeah. We're just kind of wondering if Theodora's going to meet us here or there.
Why are we talking? I'm getting on my loincloth.
The last I checked, she was in a deep meditative state, so she'll
Good for
probably
her.
meet us there.
All right.
Is that
So
like a normal thing for you priestesses?
Only when we're trying to divine a vision.
Divine
Oh.
this food in my mouth. Let's go.
Theodora didn't say anything to me about that. I mean, she's okay though, right?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. Yeah, I'm
Right.
pretty sure she's fine.
What do you mean? Pretty sure she's your cousin.
Yes, but sometimes some visions could be a lot harsher than others. Sometimes we can pass out for hours after a vision, depending on the intensity.
Is she at the temple?
She was at the temple.
Good. Then she'll be fine. We can go eat.
Celeste, your loincloth's on backwards.
Damn it.
I mean, I trust your judgment, Oriana. If you think she'll be fine, we can probably head out to the diner and trust that Theodora will meet us there when she's ready, or come back to the suite. Look at that. I know what this is called. It's called the suite. I'm
Fortuna's
civilized.
actually going to
Sorta.
do a little
Ugh.
note, and she's going to stick it on the door for Theodora.
I love that
Boy.
Fortuna's like, magic post-it.
Yep.
Essentially.
Yep.
All right. You all make your way to the Midnight Diner, and you are met up with your friend Theodora. See, I told you she would be okay, says Oriana.
You see Theodora's already there. She probably has a drink, and she's just very pensive right now at the bar.
That's fair, Oriana. I mean, it's Theodora. She's fine. A little bit mopey for Theodora. But I guess that's the tiredness you talked about, right?
Sometimes it can happen.
That's fair. What's the best thing to do for one of you priestesses after you have like one of the vision things?
Most important is, check our pulse, see if we're still alive. That's the first thing you want to do. It's never happened in my experience, but that's just part of the standard procedure.
I'm going to start moving Theodora's drink away slowly.
Theodora's gonna she's gonna see the drink moving and take it. It's like, yes. She's gonna look up with a smile.
Okay, she's still alive.
Yeah, no, I'm alive. She hears Oriana explaining and already knows what's going through her group's head. It's like, right, I never explained this to them.
So, as you arrive at this place, you do see that the older Yinghir man, turns to look at all of you, and you just see he just turns on the lights up a lantern and goes, "Welcome back. Please come in." All right, and he steps on into the diner. And for the rest of you,
I mean, we're going to the
Yeah.
diner. We came to the diner.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely going to follow him in.
We brought Ceres to a diner.
you go in.
I've been inside for 5 minutes.
You go in, you each have a seat, and the gentleman goes, "What would you all like this evening?"
I would like that special plate we had the other night, because that was delicious.
Make it 2.
3.
Mika's special, correct?
That's the one. And I'll prepay and put a couple gold on the table.
I believe I'm calling it the surf, the turf, and the sky.
Oh,
Although,
not a bad name.
Even though, chicken doesn't really fly, still, it has feathers.
I mean, if you scare them good enough, they will jump a long way.
And if you hold one on top of your head, I should stop now.
Be careful. There's some chickens, if you hit them too many times, they'll call friends.
Okay, don't hit the chickens. If you're gonna hit the chicken, you need to mean what you're doing. So that you know, right at the base of a chicken's neck, right there, okay? That's the sweet spot. One dagger, right there, chicken's not getting up. Gotta make sure you put him down with one strike.
Well,
Right to the
Give
table.
him a chance to fight back.
depending on how you strike the chicken, it can actually run around for a few moments.
I mean, you haven't been in the Legion.
Very true. And for you, and he indicates to Adita, what would you like?
Actually, rice and tea would be nice.
Simple enough. And you, my Saresan friend.
Lamb.
Very good.
As you do.
As you do.
You might want to add on a fourth special because we know him.
And as for you, Miss Oriana, she kind of bows like, thank you. Let's see, what do I want this evening? You know what? I'll take that special soup where you add some pork, noodles, and some of that seaweed. I'll be a few moments. All right. And he starts cooking up.
What? Theodora
After-
perks up when her group gets here. Or on the group. No longer pensive.
Adita is gonna kind of plunk down on the stool beside her. Just kind of hip check her a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just got stuff to think about.
That's fair. Don't think too hard. Takes you places, you know?
More so recently than before. Also, I managed to do something, and she puts 3 glasses on the table. You disperse them among yourselves.
Wait, what?
It is something that I've managed to do recently, and I've been trying for a little while because it's something I saw other sisters doing, and I can turn water into a special wine that if you're hurt, it can give you a little pick-me-up.
Oh,
Huh.
that's a neat skill.
Yeah.
As you say that, I'm opening the. So I shouldn't drink it now.
Not right now, Ceres.
Okay.
But remember, it only lasts a day.
Yeah.
So I should drink it now. Perfect. Oh. That is delicious.
It tastes like a fine Savonin red wine.
Yep.
Yep. I'll slide the other 2, one to
Delicious.
Fortuna, one to Adita.
This is... Wow. This is good.
Fortuna looks at hers, looks at Nico to make sure you don't want it.
Yeah, take it. I'm good.
It's
yeah,
a
which he usually doesn't give up wine. I'd take it if I were you. This is great.
it's a little trick that those of us with the Valsheen blood can actually do.
Huh.
Wait, you just said blood. Is that blood in that wine?
No, it's not
No.
blood.
Like
Let's
as Fortuna's
smack
about to
Nico.
sip it.
Like,
Theodora,
reach around Fortuna and just slap Nico's shoulder. Like,
Theodora
It's-
anticipated that.
I'm sure the Val board of Bloodline has granted you certain abilities as well.
not cooking.
Well, not yet, anyway. For
Well,
cooking,
that's
I mean.
fair.
Yeah, no, I've learned a few things from the Valborda. And I'm also kind of looking around to see if Mika's popped in yet. If he is popping in.
Not yet.
No.
So, and after like about 20 minutes or so, 3 plates that's filled with skewers of a variety of steak, shrimp, and chicken is brought before Nico, Fortuna, and Theodora. Ceres, you are brought an interesting lamb dish. There is a side of rice, and it seems like the lamb was almost stewed. It was like nice and softened in kind of a medium red sauce. Adita, you are brought a bowl of rice that seems to have some little type of fruit in it, as well as a side of tea. And for Oriana, he brings almost like kind of a nice sizable bowl with some noodles in it, along with some what it looks to be, as she mentioned, some seaweed. There's a couple of some vegetable and mushrooms in there, and what appears to be some pork rounds as well. And you see it has a bowl and a pair of sticks inside.
What's the 6 for?
Fiber.
That's right, Ceres. We feed you sticks for fiber.
Yep.
She's like, it's something that his people do. For a long time, they used to eat food they didn't have forks, spoons, or knives. They would use these sticks. And she shows you how she holds them. And you see she reaches in, pulls a piece of pork in between the sticks, and eats it.
Looks, that's interesting. I think I've seen that a couple times before.
It is a wonderful dish that reminds me of my home, says Shiro. And she asked me one day to make what I would eat from home, one of my favorite dishes, and I made it for her. And it's one of her favorite dishes to have. Thank you so much, Oriana replies. And by the way, miss, and he gestures to Adita, for you, that dish, it's rice, but I also added some fermented plums to it. It'll give a nice little sweetness to it. And I hear it's very good for digestion.
Simple.
And for my Ceresan friend... And his meal is gone.
Bye. Can I get another one?
Of course. And you three, Theodora, Fortuna, Nico, enjoy lovely several meats on a skewer. You know, nothing super fancy, but they're all well seasoned. You know, the shrimp is not rubbery at all. It actually has a little bit of sweetness to it. The chicken kind of almost has like salty and curry taste to it. And the meat is a combination of a variety of spices, probably like rosemary, some thyme, cumin, salt, and pepper. And he goes back to work on his next round for Ceres. At that point, Micah steps in. This place is full tonight. Hey, Nico!
No. I'm Mika. You're Nico. Remember?
Oh, that's right. You're the older brother now. I'm the younger brother.
Yep. Grab a chair. Sit down.
All right. Shiro, I'll have some of the surf, turf, and sky. Us, he responds from the back.
It's very good.
So, I heard that Mika was running around during the festival and acquired many beads and kisses. Well done, Mika.
Yeah, you should have been there, Nico. I mean, who knows? Maybe you might have done better.
Maybe I would have, maybe I wouldn't have, but things are in town. Business has to be done. Sadly, I could not make it, but I'm sure you had a great time.
Yeah, good time was had by all. Some people got plenty of kisses. Some people almost got kissed. Oh, which that reminds me. And I'm going to pull Adita's Cujo out and just hand it back to her. And you'll see on the blade is carved kisses.
Dope.
That's perfect.
Hey. Nice, Mika. Nico, which one are you now?
I'm Nico.
I'm
Mika.
Nico.
Okay. Nice, whichever one of you are.
There are two guardians of the beef sack. I really hate this.
Okay.
And both of you just put the jerky sack on the table.
Nico, are you a guardian of a meat sack?
Yep.
Place the meat sack on the table and step away.
I'm gonna
This
take a
will
couple.
be your final warning.
I'm gonna take a couple pieces of jerky out of the bag and just drop it on Stress's plate.
Huh. Well, that's new. By the way, I
Yep.
thought Saresin were usually green.
I thought people were usually blue.
Yeah, he's been going through puberty.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Are you a thing?
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out too.
Okay.
So, how's business?
Business is interesting. So, a lot has been happening in the city. And I'm sure with your mind, you probably know some things that are going on. Let's just say I'm trying to carve a name out for myself along with some associates of mine.
All right. Well, the group of us got to skip out of town for a little bit of time. Got paid to do a gig, just simple bodyguard work. Probably back within a week, 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Wow. I feel like you just got into town and you have to leave already.
Sellsword work.
Okay.
And yeah,
Well-
got into town for Theodore over here, and I'll just kind of like nudge her shoulder. And yeah, had some fun. Got a couple days off, but yeah, it's hard to sit still after the Legion, just always moving around.
I can't even imagine. But business is business. My business is my business. It's keeping me busy. I'm glad your business is keeping you busy. I mean, judging just by the way and how well you are all dressed, that business has got to be good.
Yes, I just got a new loincloth. It is made of 100% lambskin.
I'm sure it must be.
Breezy? Yes.
I mean,
Very.
and he looks at Nico and goes, I mean, does Saressa have junk like us? I mean, how does that work?
No, I have a, how do you say it? A clockworka? How do you say that again?
All-purpose hole.
Yeah, that one.
Look, Ceres is a Ceresin. I'm not asking what's in your pants. You don't ask what's in his.
It's actually a sack of beef, and I take out another bag of beef jerky.
Well,
I
my
keep it
sack
clean.
is filled with experience.
I need to drink more for this conversation.
I need to drink more for
Cheryl.
this conversation, and she
Come on,
leaves
witch.
into it.
We're doing shots.
I'm taking food off Mika's plate.
I think we all need more for this conversation.
I
All
order 2 rounds for me and Fortuna.
All right, he will bring some more rice wine. That's what he has available. That's kind of a little bit harder than beer. He says he has rice wine and he has beer.
Tiny glass. Can I actually get a glass?
That is what you use traditionally from my people.
Ah,
And when we give you glass, you always break it, Ceres. Use
it's
the
not
little
my fault.
puppy.
Everyone makes the glass so fragile.
It's glass, Ceres. We've talked about this.
Well, make it out of diamond or something. You don't break then.
Just don't squeeze it so hard. You know what?
Shots.
Come on, witch. Don't fall behind. Let's go.
All right. So as the night is progressing, Nico and Mika are having an excellent conversation. Food is, turned around at a nice brisk pace, and you are all enjoying each other's company. After some time, maybe after about like about almost 2 hours of conversation, of eating, of drinking, you do all feel, those of you who have been drinking, you're probably feeling a little tipsy right now.
No, that's the best kind of tipsy.
Oh, Fortuna has no constitution. She's pretty gone.
Oh, Adita is... Wait, I think I probably need an insight check for that, but maybe I don't. I'll let the GM tell me. How drunk does Fortuna look to Adita?
All right. So first, Ceres is pretty drunk. Fortuna, give me a Constitution saving throw. You did drink quite a bit, but you're happily tipsy.
Nice.
Adita.
All
let's...
right. Roll 20.
Adita is pretty S-face.
I am S drunk, thank you, sir.
Theodora, have you been partaking as... Man, Theodora shows what those Larissans can do.
She's a professional.
Oh, she is also muted.
She's made so many
Of
sacrifices
course.
today. It's not even funny. She went to
No,
the place.
she is completely fine, no issue, enjoying her drink, and I'm just like, she just looks over to Adida, looks over to Oriana, and then just gives like a sympathetic smile of sorry.
Oh, let's see if Oriana can hold hers as well.
Probably. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oriana is hanging on Adita right now.
Oh no.
Sorry. I'll hold you up. It's
Thank
okay.
you. Oh, you have really nice muscles. Really nice muscles.
That's they're for holding you upright and not falling.
What's funny
On
is
the
this is a
floor.
Fortuna
recreation
reaches
of
out
me in
and kinda
December
steadies
with this guy that I'm trying with.
Wow.
I love that I'm role playing out your life.
Literally role playing out my life.
Love it.
And Nico is there with Mika, and he's like, Mika, how? All right, Nico, our Nico, have you been imbibing as well?
Honestly, probably not as much. I would have spent most of it just kind of talking with Mika and just catching up.
Okay.
Oh no. Why? I mean, Adita's too drunk for that role to matter.
Ceres,
I'm gonna have to
hold on, Ceres, since you are very drunk, you have to roll that with a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So roll one more time.
Yeah. Dang. What in the world?
I believe that's Ceres saying, "Y'all effed."
All
Ceres
right.
had 2 shots of the sake and was like, "Oh, that's right. We have to go kill Gaston."
Oh no.
Ceres, you get outside. Say, gotta kill Gaston. And as you're outside and you're looking into the distance, into the open street, the real question is, where is Gaston?
So Ceres is going to go out into the city.
Oh,
The
no.
first big, giant, bearded person that he sees that's doing something vaguely bad, he's going to kill.
Can Theodora have seen if he left?
If they vaguely look like Gaston, he's going to just get them into an alley and murder them.
Oh dear.
Well, everyone give me perception checks except. Oh.
TTRP guy, we had a person in one of our last sessions who was Gaston, and they were very rude to Adita. And Ceres, above all else, does not like people who are rude to Adita.
Gaston is an actual people.
Yes.
And yeah, so it was basically Mardi Gras at the last session, and also the running of the horse.
Yes.
Which was a thing. Adita, not about that. Had a big armload of like piss off beads. And was literally like chucking them at anybody that came close to her. Gaston, not taking no for an answer. There was gonna be stabbing.
I rolled the highest and I still couldn't.
I mean, I need to hang on. I gotta roll my perception. I'm
I
rolling
need
with
a-
disadvantage right there.
Oh!
Wait, that's a 22. Ceres's lower score was 22. Your lower score is 20. Adita, you see Ceres trying to sneak out.
And wait a second, you lizard, Oriana, hold on to the counter for us.
Yeah, hold on to Oriana's counter. I know you like grabbing it so much. You were last night. And then out while
Oriana,
they're
you're gonna have to
flabbergasted.
hold on. Adita is drunk enough to walk over there and slap the Ceresin on the snout with a rolled up menu. Just thwack. No. Bad Ceres.
Ow. It's okay. I'm going to go do a good thing. I'll be right back. Don't you worry.
Wait, what is a good thing?
Oh, I'm going to go kill Gaston.
Theodora goes over just
We're
as he's
going to
saying
kill
this.
Gaston?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're gonna go kill Gaston.
No,
be
we're
back.
not. No, we're not. We're
I'm grabbing
not.
Ceres by the tail.
That's
Okay, it's okay, Ceres. I'll go. I'll go.
Okay,
Hey,
you
I'll
go. I'll
person.
wait.
No. Oriana's like, no, Adita, if you go, then we can't go back to the room.
Oh. I thwapped Ceres on the nose again.
Ow.
After thinking what you thought.
You're not wrong.
Fortunately, Sneeko, is this where Pinocchle's involved?
I don't even know anymore.
Oh, we're going to play so much Pinochle tonight.
I think we better find other rooms
Whoop
then.
Oriana on the nose and just go, no.
No?
Don't say that word.
What
Don't-
word?
I'm not falling for your wily tricks, wench.
Nico, I'm grabbing your hand and trying to replace my tail with the menu.
Theodora's just watching him.
I'm gonna hold up Ceres's plate of food. You leave now. You forfeit this.
Okay, wait a second.
As he's thinking about Theodora puts
Mika?
the chain around his waist.
Mika, is this always like this? This is entertaining as hell.
Oh, with the kid? Yeah.
You make good
Meanwhile,
point.
Theodora is slowly tying the chain rope around his waist
Hey,
like a kid's leash.
No,
What are
Ceres,
you
up
doing?
here. Ceres, look up here. Food up here.
Ooh,
it's
ooh,
delicious.
cousin, can I borrow that later?
Oh yeah, no, you can totally borrow this later.
Wait, what?
I
Why?
have a
No,
silk.
it's mine.
I have a silk rope for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but this time, Oriana, the safe word is Pinochle.
She starts laughing.
Oh, I love this so much.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
shoot.
I'm gonna lure Ceres back to sit down with the food.
Fine, I'm gonna go sit down with the food. And while Celeste does that, I'm gonna go make my last cup of coffee.
Well, Fortuna's just gonna
Oh, make
let
me a cup.
Nico
Okay.
continue talking to Mika. What she's gonna do to entertain Ceres is she's gonna use her basic telekinesis to just like dangle the food over Ceres like a mobile.
I love it.
So, Mika, where are you going?
I'll just, so
Unless it's
since everyone-
confidential.
Well, since everyone's kind of entertained right now, I'll just kind of start talking to, well, Mika in the way we used to, just kind of switching languages back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we're this guy named shit. I forgot the guy's name. Was it Callus?
Calvuso.
Calvuso, yeah. Yeah, no, this merchant named Calvuso just needs some bodyguards. It's like week trip out, a couple days at this dwarven place, name I can't really pronounce, then he'll come back.
Let's see. The closest dwarven place, it's maybe about a week and some change away, would probably be Solanus Moor.
That's the one.
Dude, that place makes some of the best weapons. So I've heard.
Well, now you got my attention.
No, it's just there's remember, you know the story about dwarves, right? For the most part. They're always they always in for that quest for perfection, and they're always practicing their craft in order to get to that perfection. So some of them are weaponsmiths and make some of the best weapons. I mean, some of the weapons I even heard have even special qualities to them.
Yeah, now that we're talking about it, what you got on you?
Oh, this nothing special. Just a good old-fashioned short sword. Nothing too heavy. Keep it around for protection. Just in case.
Are they still speaking in a bunch of different languages together?
Yes.
Oh. Does he hold up the short sword?
Nah, he just indicates to it on its hip.
Oh, good. Then Ceres will come over and be like, I have one of those too, except he doesn't like cobblers very much. And Ceres will hold up the gnarled, horrific fucking, there it is. Sword that he has. Like, this is my buddy. I call him Fred. He does not like cobblers. He possesses me and makes me kill things.
I'll switch back to Lo Coriani for this one. Yeah, there was some nasty hobgoblin that we came across. Ceres killed him and took the sword.
Oh. Well, judging by the sheen of that, is that a Ceretian steel weapon?
So what now?
Yeah, it's my steel. It's Ceres steel. It's mine.
Ceretian steel. Ceretian steel, brother, is actually incredibly good at hurting the creatures from the infernal and the abyss.
Doing the what now?
Oh yeah, he told me that. He likes abyss people. They taste very good, he says. Right?
Yeah,
Wait,
he thinks the sword talks to him.
It does talk.
Puberty's weird, guys.
Puberty is weird.
Also, can you guys stop swaying so much?
Fortuna starts to sway.
Beautiful.
You're all the worst.
Of
I
course
love
we're the
it.
worst.
I wouldn't sit at any other table.
Why?
No,
What are you doing, Ceres?
Huh? No, I wanted to check because I didn't have the handout for it, so I wanted to
Oh,
read again what
okay.
the sword did.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill him.
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Ceres?
I'm just reading.
I
Like,
always
like
knew
that's
one.
a threat.
I always knew one day we'd have to put you down.
Yeah.
No.
Damn, that went dark.
I was like looking at things like, wait, what are you doing? Why are we rolling attacks?
Because I don't have it anywhere else.
That's fair.
Well, I think I'm gonna go for the rest of the evening. I need to get some rest tonight. Says Mika, you know.
Hey, bro.
But
Bye,
hey,
Miko Valborden.
when you get back into town, definitely look me up. Just, if you find some Abessian children running around, ask them about Mika. And one of them will get the message out.
All right. And while we're out, you want a souvenir from there?
Sure. If you happen to pick up something nice, I won't turn it down.
Well, you got to
Big brother.
Yeah, you got to define what's nice at this point.
Oh, I don't much want for much nowadays, but I wouldn't mind a present from my big brother.
Uh-huh. I'll still fine.
See, normally this is the part where I say, hey, if you need a hookup, I know a lot of girls or guys, depending on your preference, but I see you have that all covered. I'm so proud of you, little brother.
I'm going to look at Adita and Oriana. It's like, first off, that's kind of a thing that's happening.
It's just gonna imitate whatever movements he's doing. Like, you're a thing that's happening.
Oriana boops you on the nose.
Ah, Uncle.
No, not yet. Too soon.
Whooped my. Oh.
Oh dear.
Fortuna still has as Nico's trying to explain why this is bad, she still has a tube of lipstick and she's using it to paint little lipstick hearts on Ceres at this point.
That's fair, though. Theodora will totally join you on this adventure.
If I can follow the plate long enough, it will come down.
See you later, bro. And
See ya,
Mika
bro.
will actually make his way out.
Oh, gotta get the dog.
The proprietor, Shiro, is like, it will be 60 silver pieces for the amount of alcohol and food you have all eaten.
Yep. I'll put the 60 silver down and then the rest to make up 5 gold on the table. And when I slide it over to him, if it goes to a good cause, all the better.
I will see that it gets done. Thank you for your kindness and generosity. And he will take up the money and will deposit it in a safe place. All right. You all kind of,
doing good things.
I guess, well, a few of you stumble out of the diner.
Listen, I am taking my tools and trinkets spell, making a child leash to link us all together to get us back.
Theodora is joining you on this venture to try and corral everyone home safely. Because Lord knows we need to.
Well, Oriana is hanging on Adita. Adita is hanging on Oriana. Ceres is kind of there trying to maintain balance for everyone.
It's a good time.
Dora,
Hmm.
so should we leave the room to and just kind of motion to Adita and Oriana?
I mean, we can.
You got a place the rest of us can crash for the night, or?
It's okay. We just need a corner. We'll make a fort.
No, I can't make a fort like this.
We can figure something out. I'm sure they have something.
I have, Oriana, a better idea. They can stay in the suite. Let's go to your place, because you live in this godforsaken city.
Oh no.
We could do that, but we might have to. Ooh, there's probably people who are more drunk than us and are going to be all over the temple. It's going to be like an obstacle course.
Oh,
That's
no.
gonna be great. I'll race you.
Give me
Theodora
1
knows.
second.
Theodora knows this is a bad idea, and we have to go make sure they. I mean, she trusts Oriana because she's probably done this more than one time drunk. She doesn't trust Adi not to stab someone.
Oh, Fortuna looks at this like they're a pair of consenting adults. Takes off the child leashes.
Wait.
I'm not.
Oriana says, wait.
What?
On second thought, let's go back to the room. It's probably nicer there, a little bit more intimate. And she
Okay.
will take her hands and put it over Adita's ears and goes, I'm worried she may kick the shit out of someone at the temple.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of concerned about.
Oh no, that's a fair worry right there.
That's more
So-
what I was concerned about.
What would Ceres have to roll to get this leash off of him and onto something else without anyone noticing?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? I don't like sleight of hand.
Aren't you?
Neither
All
does
right.
anyone else.
Oh,
She's
wait,
wrong.
you gotta roll with disadvantage. Sorry.
Ha! There we go.
You see Ceres fall onto the ground and he's trying to get the leash off him and seems like, "Ugh."
I'm just gonna keep dragging him.
I'm suddenly having a flashback to a certain trip to Epcot that involved drinking around the world.
Yeah. I was thinking
He's
about
fine.
that too, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That was the first thought that came to my mind. Except no one's shaking me.
Yet.
You all eventually make it back to the Stiletto de Rosa.
Okay.
Willingly or not.
Is there a chance of getting an extra room for these two lovebirds?
Well, you know what? Let's go 50-50. Do me a favor there, Theodora.
Everyone
Roll
take
a
a big drink of
percentile
whatever you got.
dice.
Okay.
Roll
gotta
percentile
hydrate, baby.
dice and let me know
Hydrate
if
percent.
it's... Let me know if you want high or low.
Oh no. Okay, you guys pick high or low.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm playing a drunk. I can't make these decisions.
High it was.
Hi.
All right. So, high, yes. There is a room, a smaller room available.
Perfect. Theodora's gonna get. How much is the room?
That room for one night is going to be, since it's smaller, we'll say about 10 gold pieces.
She'll put the 10 gold. She will accept the key. She will go to Oriana. And Aditan says, go have fun, kids.
Hey, I think
You're the best cousin.
I try to be. And she gives Oriana a wink.
By the way, the talk we had earlier, I don't think I should have that talk yet.
No, we should probably save that to morning. It'll be
Aw.
fine.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Fun now, talk later.
Yes.
nobody needs to do any talking. We already figured out the safe word. It's fine.
Yep. Go
I
have
forgot
fun.
What was the safe word?
Pinnacle.
All right, Oriana and Adita go up to their room. The rest of you also retire to the suite. Harley just appears visible all of a sudden. He's like,
Oh no.
that was truly a wonderful evening, filled with entertainment that could never be scripted.
I'm glad you had a good time, Harley.
No, all the
Yes.
fun.
Yes, I had a marvelous time.
And
Can
get some of
just-
the food I set aside for you.
Yes. And I got some of the food that the lizard guy just threw on the ground. And by
Oh, dear.
threw on the ground, I was stealthily able to get some because, you know, the gods forbid if he catches me, I'm worried that he might think of me as a snack, especially in that state.
Yes, guys. I'm actually still kind of amazed you're alive this long.
Listen, I'm a very, very intelligent rat. Can't you tell by the words that are coming out of my mouth? Oh.
No, I try not to think of the fact that you can talk, because you're weird enough as it is for me.
That's fair.
When he gets
I
up,
will accept.
there's a talking rat. Kill it.
No, I'm the one who keeps you
And I'm gonna
alive.
grab a heavy thing and just start swatting.
Oh,
Ah!
no.
I'll just try to save Skiz.
Who?
Zigzag!
Skiz?
That's how you
Oh,
get rid of the crocodiles!
Skiz.
Zigzag!
I miss you. How have you been, Skiz? You weren't here for a while. Where you been?
I've been in your
Oh.
backpack.
Oh, I forgot to open it, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Yes. That's okay. I feng shuied it, so if worst comes to worst, I'll be protected. As you can see, there's a couple metal plates in here now.
Oh, very inventive. Very
And
inventive.
I guess I forgot to tell you guys, but Harley can be invisible and sometimes will follow us around.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, I'm not. My sole purpose and existence is not just to stay in the room and wait for you to order me and have me do whatever business you would want me to do.
Ah, and on that note,
And you see Ceres literally just fall over onto some pillows and asleep.
Oh, Ceres is asleep.
Oh,
Well.
good.
Well, at least
Uh,
there's that.
Yep. Theodora is gonna go see if she can get lucky one last time before they leave town. Because I rolled a 20 and she's going out against better advice. better
Oh,
judgment.
no.
I
So
rolled. It's like high as she stays in the room, low as she goes out.
All right. So Theodora bids you all good evening, and you see
Mhm.
she leaves.
One last
Uh,
hurrah.
Nico and Fortuna, what would you like to do? Ceres is asleep. Adita is doing stuff. And Theodora is going to go try to do some stuff too.
Yeah, Theodora's just like, all right, this is our last night in the city. It's late. I'm just gonna go see if I can get something before we leave.
I'm good just to chill tonight. How about you?
We're gonna make bad decisions.
Theodora's making a very bad decision.
I'd say so. I think we've had our fill of wine and food and kisses for one night. Although Fortuna is just playing around and just kind of making a pillow fort because she heard them talking about it and now she wants one.
That's fair.
Tell me she's doing her weird like card magic to make it even better, because like I could so visualize.
It's like card magic, the little bit of telekinesis. She's like straight up turning it into like a Disney castle.
That's amazing, and I love it.
she is a mess. It's beautiful.
And she's doing this all while talking with a straight face to Nico.
Yep.
I'm gonna at least take one pillow so I have something to sleep on.
I mean, here, Fortuna does have 2 other people's worth of pillows to work with, so.
Correct.
All right. So you two will bed down for the rest of the evening. Nico, you probably do your regular ritual of cleaning. Theodora, do me a
Yes.
favor. Give me a perception check. Let's see if we
Okay.
can find anyone to
Oh,
have
it's,
fun
yeah,
with.
it's a party. It's Mardi Gras. There's bound to be some people.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1. Damn.
All right. With a 14, you can find let's see. Someone probably early or later teens.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be, you kind of looking around the dining area. People are talking. Some people are flirting. And you see this one particular person. It looks like he is just... He's trying to lay some lines down and try to seem smooth.
Oh
But-
no.
But it's mostly kind of get laughed at. But you see he doesn't get hurt by it. He just, he takes it on the chin. He laughs, kind of shrugs his shoulders.
I can respect that.
You know what? He's not a bad-looking individual, but he is one who is looking for company. But unfortunately, he is having no luck himself.
Oh no.
Part of me is like, let's give this kid a break. And is like, yeah, sure.
All right.
I had very bad thoughts go through it. In my head, I'm like, I'm not going to say any of these
the word
things.
pity came up.
Yeah. No, it's pity, but she also respects the guy for for knowing when he's beat. He's not taking it bad. He's not being that guy.
Okay, fair.
All right, so you approach him?
Yep.
All right. As soon as he takes a drink, he turns around and he sees you before him, and he's like, it's like someone slapped him in the face. He's like, hey.
Wow.
This is entertaining. Theodora is all in for this kind of shenanigan. And she's like, hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing a lot better now that I'm talking to you.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh my.
How'd you like the festival so far?
You know what? I enjoyed the festival quite a bit. Unfortunately, I did not win, or I would probably be at the Temple of Larissa right now. But, it's still a party, and I figure, if there's still a party, maybe others want to party, and it's kind of a little bit harder.
Theodore's just gonna chuckle, but it's like, the party's not always at the temple. You always find a good time out here, too.
True, and I must say, if you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber.
Oh, Theodora's
Back in the room, Nico face palms out of instinct.
I mean,
Celeste just starts vomiting.
wow.
Theodora's just gonna Theodora's just gonna reach over, pat him on the cheek. She's like, "Oh, honey, we're gonna have a lot of work to do, but I think I'm up for the challenge."
You know what? I could use some work. I'm willing to put in the time and the effort.
Well, let's go have a lesson.
And as you lead him, I have a room here. And he's like, please
perfect.
follow me. And you hear in the background, you hear like kind of a slow clap. And a couple of people are starting.
Yep.
Even some girls are jumping in, like, oh my God, what did he do?
It's just gonna
lottery.
Yeah, it's literally just Theodora just gonna take pity and she's just gonna try and teach him how it's done.
The issue is, this isn't just winning the lottery, all right? It's winning the lottery from a lotto ticket you found in a gutter.
Wait,
All right, this is like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. All right, he found a coin in the gutter and he used that coin to buy a single lotto ticket, and that lotto ticket won the lottery.
You are not wrong.
Ugh.
With a one-liner like that, Theodora takes so much pity on him.
He's a bad-looking guy, but he's got like no game.
Yeah.
I can do split screen. I didn't know how to do this before.
Now we're gonna have to teach him how the game is played.
So, and with that, we're gonna go ahead and end it here for this evening. Next week, we'll be on, as so far as we know, for 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. Again, my name is GM Dave. I've been your host and DM for this evening for the Burnished Band, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e adventure in the world of Arcanis, the world of Shattered Empires by Paradigm Concepts. And one of the things I like to do whenever I end the stream, this is a time where I kind of reintroduce my cast mates and give them an opportunity to kind of plug themselves about what projects they have, what other streams they may be working on. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with our good friend Adita, played by Heidi.
Hey, folks. Once again, I am Heidi Hogarten, your spook at large. I do some general voiceover work. I don't actually stream anywhere else, but you can absolutely catch me. I can make words with my voice over at Casting Call Club as Tiny Amazon. So, hey there. Have fun, be safe, listen to an audiobook.
All right. Nico Valvorda is played by our awesome friend Mars. What do you got going, Mars?
Well, aside from the shenanigans and buffoonery here, you could also catch me Monday nights on Random Encounter Productions, our EPRPG, for their Disaster and Danger game, which this second campaign is going to be wrapping up in the next month or so.
Ooh, nice.
Really?
Nice!
Yep, over the summer, there's going to be some fun stuff the DM is going to be coming up with, trying out some new things, and potentially trying to homebrew a new system to have some fun with.
Ooh, fun,
cool.
fun.
Super cool. All right. And Fortuna Valmihin, played by our lovely artist friend, Kez.
Yep, I'm also part of the Rep RPG campaign that is wrapping up soon. But more than that, I do my own art, as you guys are seeing scroll through the game tonight. You can also catch me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Critical Kez. I'm actually in the middle of a series right now that's all monster pinups. So if you're into that, just check them out.
All right. And just below her is our friend Ceres, played by Slavinus.
I have many redacted things going on that I can't talk about on a PG-13 stream, but I make a lot of designs in t-shirts for people of the LGBTQ plus furry society.
Please tell me about them on not the stream, since you can't
Yeah.
on the stream.
Okay.
I am so into whatever you're doing.
And fellow streamer and VTuber, Theodora Valsheen, played by Shadow Shura.
Hello. I'm gonna be doing my normal streaming tonight, and I might honestly do The Sims because speaking of furries, they released the Werewolf Pack tonight, so we're gonna explore that.
You know, the things that we couldn't talk about Slavinus doing.
No, but we could totally say it in a PG way in The Sims. That's how that always works, right?
I was
Yeah.
just going to point out that we can sure sing about it.
Okay, and my name is GM Dave. I'm your host for Roleplay Games. I'm a variety Twitch streamer that does video games, TTRPG, and some fitness-related stuff. If you tune into my streams and you save up them channel points, you can make me work out during a stream. So please, if you got the points, come on in and spend them. I know Mars will. Let's see. And before I get into the...
Add the burpees back.
They trust me, the burpees are there. They are waiting for you. And let's see. Who are we gonna... Let's go ahead and raid our friend here. Her name is Pathne. Some of us know her from back in the Urban Ronin days, and she is now streaming. She's just got started this week, so let's go ahead and show her some love.
Oh, 100%.
And before we go, the one thing I love to do here on this stream, remember, adventurers, every single day, do something for your mental health, do something for your physical health. You deserve to go on your own grand epic adventure too. So take care of yourselves so you can enjoy that wonderful adventure for as long as possible. And take care of all aspects. Here and here. It's very important. And remember to always, and I mean always, crit those gains! And we'll see you all in the next stream. Take care, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.